So this is just a showcase that I wanted to show you guys the websites that I've made, and I'm only going to show the personal projects and not my client projects. So let's quickly get started. This is my website, by the way. I'll go into the personal projects, and all of these are made with Elementor. And these are the two websites that is fully made, like the full websites are made, and rest of them are paid with sections. So if you go into this this page, I have a nice hero section. This looks very cool. I think it is simple, but one thing you guys need to know is that when it comes to businesses, it is usually good to create simple website than to add like lots of animated stuff. It all looks good and all, but you could check any other website, any other bigger websites for businesses or bigger brands, they don't do anything serious like crazy animations and all that you see on Instagram and all. But this is basically how this looks. Nice contact CTA, this CTA, and my favorite is this button. So when you click on it, it takes you to this hero section. Oh, sorry, my bad. The form section, which is cool. And you know, one of the thing I want to show before that is when you click on here, or basically go into here, you could actually get this for free, like the Elementor template. I have actually created for free. You could just download it and add it in your Elementor page. So this is how it looks. Nice on hover, looks 4 nice feature sections. Our commitment to your success. This is using CSS and adding like a nice background. All the brand section on hover, you could see that it shows this text. And I do want to like change this section. I wanted to change, but I didn't. And I'm not sure whether this should be like added like less text or more text. But this is the only section which I'm like not currently sure about. But I've still added it like this one. And next is the testimonial. Obviously you need testimonial to get like the trust from the visitors. And the footer section, pretty simple one. It's pretty simple hero section and all, but this is the hero section that would actually generate leads or would get people to like sign up, because it as soon as people come to your website, they know that they can contact you around here, they can check about you, and they can also like just fill the form to basically just contact you as soon as they visit your website. Next one is the Diwali website that I created as a fun project. In this one, I didn't actually think much of like user experience. I just created it to look the best in my mind. I just wanted it to be like a visually pleasing website. This is what I've made. A nice hero section. There is a Lottie animation going around here, which is looped. YouTube video in the background. Just a small text. Pretty same layout. The left one looking like this, and this one learn more button around here, which is basically like a better click to action button. But this is basically an informative website. So when you click on stuff like this, whether you click on Diwali celebration or recipes, you could just click on it and it takes you to that section. Right now, nice this is called decorations. I mean obviously decorations, but hanging decorations, I don't know what it's called in English. But this is basically how it looks in background. It just starts, it looks like a roof, and then it just starts with this background. You could see that heading, the text, and same like this features. I actually divided this traditions into multiple parts so that you don't need to actually go and scroll for each part. You could basically click on anything and it will take you to that part like this. It also has lazy loading, so image will only load when you like scroll like this. So basically just showing traditions with like small text, and I wanted to add like affiliate links around here, but I just didn't know where to get it, like from Amazon and all. But I'm not experienced enough to like in like diyas and stuff, so I didn't want it to give like people bad products, so I just didn't add anything around here. Same with Rangoli arts, exchanging gift, just creating a alternate thing, and you know, it keeps this consistency, which is very important. I know many people would want to have like different designs, but having consistency is very good. And this one, like this section, when it changes, it acts like a floor for the diyas. Then another thing, I actually was not sure whether I should keep going like this or not, so I just created a section. So for this one, if I go into this, it takes you to this section, and instead of creating sections like this one, I just decided to add a video, because again, text, it would just get boring. And usually for mobile websites, having more text actually helps, but this was for just like visual personal websites, so I didn't actually think much of the user experience. But this is how it looks. a nice celebration video. And then to keep consistency, you see like the decorations in the background, this one, and this is basically a gallery of all the decorations that are present. And then I had created another section, and at this point I was running out of time because Diwali was coming like way too close. I finished the website like 2 days before, so I couldn't finish like this section, but this looks still okay. I don't think it's very good, but it looks okay. And here you could choose like different recipes and all, and then read that recipe or just go into all recipe page. And the best part, you could get this as a template. Here you could check what I use for making websites. You could also check YouTube tutorials, and let me show other stuff that I have created. So this is the bento box. I've already created a video how to create a bento grid in Elementor, and you could say this is basically a landing page, which is just a hub for all the pages, all my websites or all my projects that I do. So basically you could see visit portfolio, there are free resources, there's YouTube channel, there is like I used to do like print on demand designs, so that is there. And there's another digital asset store, which I'm actually going to move it to like this site, so that I don't have to worry about two different sites. So that's cool, right? It is also like completely responsive. Next is this feature block, and I actually like this feature block a lot. And again, with all of this, you could basically download it and use it so that you don't have to actually edit it yourself. So you could see how cool this looks. You just need to select one section, copy it, paste it to your Elementor, whichever your website is made with, or not whichever, if your website made with Elementor, you basically need to copy only one element so that each of them have like different. So you could say it has like rectangle, it has curved, this one is circle, same like this. So just select one, copy it multiple times, and then change colors. That's all you need to do. This one is pretty basic one, but I thought it looked cool. Just a long image like this, and basically good for showing your apps and stuff, like phone apps, whichever have like a longer image. But you could also use like square image too, but basically for longer image it just looks good. Next, my favorite one, the glowing effect one. So when you hover on it, you could see how cool this animation works, and I actually have a dedicated video just to show how you could do this animation on my YouTube channel. So you could see how cool this looks. And for this one you do need Elementor Pro, and you could actually go into like recommended or links in description to actually get the Elementor Pro and any other hostings and services that I use. So like this. And if you think my website loaded slow, just know that I am from India. The website is hosted in US, so it's going to load a bit slower in India. So you could actually check whatever I prefer. So if you click on Hostinger, you could get Hostinger. I even have a blog page. I know I'm going sidetracked, but let me just show you guys. Also have a blog page where I just post like monthly reviews of how the Hostinger is going. And there's the page builder Elementor. And I have both of these links in description, and if you use those links, you can support me. So just use those links and support me indirectly, or sorry, directly. So there it is, this one. So this one actually requires CSS or like Elementor Pro, because when you hover on this thing, also the text color needs to be changed. You could see the heading color needs to be changed. But if you do it for free version, you can do like this, where the text color is already made to that color. So you could see, basically copy paste. This one is also cool, right? The border just pops up. Good to show like cartoony effect or like illustrated effect like this if you have a website where the feature needs to be shown in like a nice colorful manner. Cool effects like this. And the next cool effect is the glass morphism effect. And all you need to do is just copy paste this one. It also requires custom CSS, and basically just changing the background just changes the look. The complete look changes with just the background, because it just blurs anything that is inside this section. Let me show then this one. Let me show this one. I'm not going to show each one, because again, like too many stuff to show. This one, and I already showed this one. So you could check this page, live demos. Let me click on live demos for all of it. This is the creative grid style that I did for landing page. Basically just left text and the image around here. I didn't find a good image to add here which will match this one, so I just added a default one so anyone can just use it in their template. And basically this is just a hero page, it is not the whole page. So you could say this is the design, looks cool. Let's quickly go to the next one. You could see the another one. I just like this design too because I didn't want it to have this section shown as soon as you like it shouldn't be shown like on top of it, because that way from the UI perspective, UI UX perspective, you don't want to show too much content at once. You need to slow it slowly so that your visitors can actually focus on one thing. So when you add this one like this, which is like revolutionize your business, and then a button, and basically when you scroll it gives you like this trust elements. Looks cool, right? And this one is basically like the button elements that I created for Elementor. And the only reason I created it is because every time I want to create a button, I don't want to start from like scratch. So I can just take like one template like this, copy it from whenever you are in edit with Elementor, you could copy it and then paste it on your site. And I also have something which requires CSS, so like this cool animations. This is the glowing effect, the same glowing effect. This one can be used for free. This one requires the pro version for the custom CSS option. This one is the bento box style. I actually have a video showing how you can make this bento box, and you could check this out. Pretty simple one. And this one is also like simple one. It just looked cool and I wanted to add it in the templates. Just a simple square, rounded rectangle with images, and all of these pages are responsive. You could check it on mobile, you could check it on tablets, and you could also get this for free. And I'm definitely not going to show like my client websites, but if you want to check it, you could go on my website and check it manually. So thank you for checking my portfolio.